Hello legends, it is your boy Link, and today Liverpool play Chelsea in the Carabao Cup final. So hello legends, welcome back to the channel. I hope you are all well. Today Liverpool play Chelsea in the Carabao Cup final. They're a familiar opponent in Carabao Cup finals, and I'm actually nervous for this one. I'm going to be real with you. I do think Liverpool will win, but it's going to come down to injuries, I think, because Salah, Núñez and Szoboszlai are all touch and go. If any of them are able to start, it makes a huge difference. If two of them are able to start, I think it's very, very likely Liverpool win. If all of them are able to start, I think it's guaranteed Liverpool win. So yeah, it's a intense one. I'm pretty nervous. I'm not going to the game. I'm going to be watching it from home. My house was sitting for someone this week, so I'm watching it from their home. But yeah, I'm just a ball of nerves. I'm going out to get some breakfast now because I am starving, and we'll talk a little bit more about the game when I get back. How cool are these in M&S? Easter animals. You can get carrot. On the bottom there's cats or dinosaurs. And a robot. It's pretty cool. I need one of them. Never in my life have I tried duck jerky, but it could be really good. I love jerky, so let's try it. So M&S didn't have energy drink, so I'm now going into Poundland to try to find some of the good stuff. Why is everything £1.35, £1.25? Poundland. Not quite Poundland, is it? So, I'm back now. Amy made me a lovely sausage and bacon roll for my breakfast. I forgot to film it though. It was really nice. But I was now about to try this duck jerky, Asian style, from select farms we know and trust. Dyed British seasoned duck breast. Never ever had duck jerky before. I love beef jerky. So, I'm excited because I like kind of like Asian flavours. It smells like duck pancakes, which is kind of what I expected. It's nice, but it's a little bit too mild, like the flavour. It's nice, but it's like bland. So I wouldn't run out and buy it, especially because it's like $3.50. Not worth that. So it's quite confusing. There was a report that said that Salah and Núñez hadn't arrived with the squad. I think it was the Vinnie Jones guy that works for Sky. Said Núñez and Salah hadn't travelled, and nor had Szoboszlai. And then I've just seen all of them, photos of all of them on the pitch. It's 1:55, so it's about 5 minutes to the team news. Honestly, I think it's such a crucial thing, whether they play or not, in whether Liverpool win the final or not, because Núñez and Salah, there's such firepower there. Chelsea are hoping to have Thiago Silva back apparently, which is it's a blow to Liverpool because as old as Thiago Silva is, he is quality. But I'm just nervously waiting for the team news, like trying to not stress about it. And yeah, I'm stressed. Team news is out. No Salah, no Darwin Núñez, and no Dominic Szoboszlai. Playing a cup final without those. Trent, Alisson. Oh dear. It's just crazy, our injuries, but you know, Jota as well. Gakpo, Diaz, Elliott leading the line. It's going to be interesting, I think. I'm a lot more nervous now than I was when I had hoped they were going to play, but we'll see what happens. Kick-off's in an hour. I'm going to have some jelly snakes to keep me going. We've kicked off. Let's go Liverpool. I'm so nervous, honestly. I don't think I've ever been this nervous for a cup final. Like I borderline feel like I don't fancy it. The first 20 seconds Chelsea Had a nice little bit of possession as well. I don't like their gold numbers on their shirt though. That's a bit, I don't know. I feel like you can only do that if you won like the league or the Champions League the year before. I feel like that's the only time gold numbers is like acceptable. Or if maybe like you have a black and gold away kit, that might be alright. But yeah, on a home kit it's a bit weird. But also they've got white socks and then they've got gold numbers. It's quite strange. Took Chelsea fans literally just 2 minutes to start singing the Steven Gerrard song. And don't forget, the team that won the league that year was Man City. But yeah, imagine singing a song about a game you won, which made another team win the league, not your team. Bit embarrassing. So we're 25 minutes in. There's been a couple of half chances for Liverpool. Sterling had a really good chance, but Kelleher makes a great save. But massive confusion now because Gravenberch's got to come off. He's injured. He's got to come off. Horrible challenge from Caicedo. Apparently not a red card, but like you can see the damage the challenge has done. So I'm not sure. But with Gomez coming on for Gravenberch, I honestly don't know what happens. Do you put Bradley into midfield? Gomez right back? Gomez taking a throw-in, which indicates he's right back. Oh, it looks like Conor Bradley's gone to right wing and Elliott is playing centre mid. That might actually be better because Bradley's probably... He's more of a runner than Elliott in the front three. So yeah, it'd be interesting to see how that pans out. But the challenge from Caicedo was awful. It's the second challenge that I think is a booking. So he should really not be on the park. And it's unbelievable he hasn't got a yellow card. Oh, and the ref played the advantage. And then 3 seconds later, Liverpool lost the ball. And he then decided to let play go on. So that was really stupid. You know, really unfair. I think they should have just gone back to the foul. But anyway, silly challenge from Caicedo. He's getting stuck in. But another injury for Liverpool, which is just... It's the last thing we need. At least it wasn't one of the front three. Chelsea just scored. The lino ruled it out for offside. But the VAR check, it looks so tight. I think he's just off. But they're drawing lines, which is never a good sign. Like, the longer it takes, the more likely it is it's onside. I think it's off, though. I really do. Sterling scored the goal as well. I do not want Sterling to score against us. Offside, surely. Yes! The lines show he's just offside. But it's like this. Still 0-0. Half hour played. Gakpo's just hit the post with a header. So it's like the cross was a little bit behind him, so he's had to go right back to nod it. But yeah, he's hit the post. The keeper didn't even move. Like, whether he thought it was going wide, I'm not sure. But still 0-0. 42 minutes played now, and Chelsea have looked better the last maybe 10 or 15 minutes than Liverpool. Liverpool were better at the start, but I feel like they lost a bit of rhythm when Gravenberch went off. Not because he was playing particularly well, but I just feel like it's an unusual thing now. Diaz is coming into the game though. He just played at the Gakpo, who's just tried to tee up Elliott and just completely lost it. Like, he's tried to lay it off to someone in the box and the ball's ended up outside of the 18-yard box. That's how bad it was. Still 0-0. I'm very nervous. Liverpool have just had a couple of chances before half-time, but there's 6 minutes of stoppage time. 6 minutes. Obviously had the Gravenberch injury, long VAR check. Diaz is just cut inside. It's blocked. But it looks promising. Liverpool picked up the last couple of minutes. Chilwell's just basically took Bradley out, like, fairly. And then Chilwell's started to push for Bradley and stuff. Be interesting to see what the ref does. It looks like he's going to book both of them. I don't think Bradley did much wrong. But Chilwell should definitely be booked. But yeah, he's booked Chilwell. And he's booked Bradley? Yeah, and he's booked Bradley. What a joke. Bradley did nothing wrong. So, at half-time, 0-0. Not really either team, deserves to be in front, in my opinion. Only thing I think is that Caicedo, how he's got out of that half without a booking. I think he's made 5 fouls. The one on Gravenberg was awful. I'd seen it back. Like, some people would argue for a straight red there. I'd like it to be a yellow. I think you can't give a red for that because it wasn't. He looked away while he did it. So, I think he's been quite clever there, and he's got himself out of trouble by looking away. I feel like it's deliberate. He's looked away, dangled his leg, knowing it's going to catch him, in my opinion. But yeah, it's honestly, the game's on a knife edge. No goals yet. Liverpool hit the post. Chelsea had the one disallowed. So it's been a game with chances, but I don't know which way it's going to go. But I just... Also, one thing I didn't mention earlier is Liverpool obviously won the coin toss, and they've chosen to kick into the Liverpool end second half. And I do think that makes a difference because Liverpool as a fan base has a unique quality. Like, in terms of like carrying their team, I think the Liverpool fan base, for some reason, it's a mix of passion and I guess also experience. Like, there'll be loads of people in that crowd that have seen Liverpool win Champions Leagues, and some of them that have been going since the 70s would have seen them win 6 European Cups. So yeah, I think that experience of the fans helps, but it's just the bench as well. Like, Liverpool's bench is so barren. It's got some young players on. It's so harsh to expect them to do a job in a cup final. So yeah, honestly, I can't call it. In the 60th minute, the deadlock has been broken. It's a great whip from Andy Robertson, and Virgil van Dijk, Captain Fantastic, scores the header. I don't think there's any questions about offside. I've turned the commentary off so I don't get copyright striked. But yeah, what a header from Van Dijk. And there's been so much space at the back post from all the set pieces. And I was actually shouting for Robertson to play that to Canate at the back post, but he's gone for Van Dijk. Van Dijk's got a little sort of, I'm having that sort of celebration, and yeah. Oh, he's well onside. Well onside. He's never even in an offside position at any time. Come on! Liverpool 1, Chelsea 0. Now to defend. So Endo is still in an offside position. He kind of blocks a Chelsea player from running. And they're now asking the referee if, in his opinion, Endo is involved in the play because he stopped the runner. No, he's not. There's another defender there. Van Dijk's talking to the liner about it as the ref watches it. But you've got to give that goal, surely. They've asked the ref to watch it because it's if it's an offside, it's a factual thing. But this is an opinion thing as to whether Endo is involved in the play. I don't think he is. I really don't know which way this is going to go. Van Dijk's laughing. Van Dijk's literally laughing. Come on. The ref's watched it, I think, 15 times now. He's give it as offside. What an absolute joke. That's pathetic. Honestly, I think that's a ridiculous decision, but we go again. So Conor Bradley's come off for Bobby Clark. It looks like Bobby Clark's gone in midfield, and then Harvey Elliott's going to go back out to the right wing. Bradley at right winger, he was getting behind, but it never really created anything or did anything. So I guess if you want to bring on some fresh legs, Bradley for Clark is probably the smallest drop in quality when you're considering the young lads. But Liverpool on the attack now. Diaz, Gakpo. It's Elliott. Oh. Chelsea just took the ball off him, but it was dropping to him. It's a shame though, because I think he could have scored there if he'd got that. Conor Gallagher's just hit the post as well now. It looks like a low-driven cross, and they're replaying it now. So Palmer drives it in low. It's a little flick from Gallagher. Oh, I tell you what, you should hit the target from there. You really should. Still 0-0 though, somehow. I've no idea how this game is still 0-0. Gomez just overlaps. you think he's going to cross, and then he sees the goal and he has a shot, and you think, oh, imagine that's his first ever goal. But it's straight at the keeper. So I can't believe I'm saying it again. It's still 0-0 in the 80th minute. So a triple Liverpool substitution, 86 minutes. Tsimikas, McConnell and Dan on for Gakpo, Robertson, McAllister. With 3-4 minutes left, I'm not sure if that's the right thing to do because, I trust the young lads to play the game, but in terms of a penalty shootout, I to be fair, I think Tsimikas probably is a better penalty taker than Robertson. But the other two, you think McAllister's took penalties for Brighton. Gakpo's a striker, isn't he? It's a weird change. We'll see how it plays out, but it's 2.5 minutes left as I speak, and it's still 0-0. Okay, I'll correct myself here. 6 minutes of stoppage time, but actually there's extra time before penalties. Okay, so the changes make a hell of a lot more sense now. And to be fair, Dan's been good since he come on, so hopefully that continues. Cossader's just made another foul and he still hasn't been booked. It's a joke. Kelleher's just had a Dudek versus AC Milan moment, I swear. Oh, first it's Palmer. Then it's maybe Gallagher and Nkunku, Gallagher, all of them having a go, but Kelleher makes like a triple save. There's a block in there as well. This is intense now. It's a Chelsea corner and I don't want to watch, really. Final whistle, we're going into extra time then, half-hour extra time. It's a nervous extra time as well because they've just brought on Mudryk and Nkunku. They've just got such a deep bench compared to us today. And you just think right now, if you had Núñez, if you could throw Núñez on for this, it might be different. But anyway, as it stands, it's 0-0 again. There's a great cross. It's deep to Van Dijk. Van Dijk heads it across. Dan's does everything right. He gets up well. He goes toward the corner. Keeper tips it over the bar. Liverpool's best chance probably for the last 20 minutes or so. But yeah, 3 minutes into extra time. Liverpool this is now another corner. Starting to try and build a little bit, and hopefully that pressure can lead to a goal. Because I think the set piece might be the best option. Because, Dan's is big, Konate's big, Van Dijk's big, Tsimikas delivers, and it's gone over everyone. Still 0-0. Harvey Elliott's just hit the side net, and it's a great cross to pick him out. And he just kicked it into the floor, really, but still 0-0. 10 minutes in the stoppage time, nearly. Oh, dear. Also, the weird thing is, it's been all Liverpool in this extra time, We're not in the 9th minute of extra time, and it's just been Liverpool, Liverpool, Liverpool. Chelsea, when they play out from the back, have looked sluggish. Liverpool are pressing on and winning the ball high up. So, it's weird, because Chelsea seemed like the better team at the end of the second half, but Liverpool have really come into it now. It's half time in extra time, and Klopp's dishing the hugs out for Tsimikas and that. I can't hear a word, but he's urging them on. That's not the word I want, but anyway, he's pushing them on. Chelsea have just been fairly content to sit. They've had a couple of little counter-attacks, but they almost seem happy with penalties. Liverpool, I would say, were the better team in the first half of extra time. Just 15 minutes of this left, and then we're going to have to watch penalties, which is going to be outrageous. I really don't want to have to sit through them. Konate's off for Kwanzaa going into the second half of extra time. Konate, to be fair, he didn't look like he'd lost his head, but he was booked, and he was making some big tackles and throwing people on the floor and stuff, so it's probably a safety one. But again, is Konate someone that you think is experienced enough and, he's played in big enough games to fancy himself from the penalty spot? You probably think that over Kwanzaa. But, I don't know, I just fancy Liverpool. There's something about how extra time's going, and they're now kicking into the Liverpool fans as well, which could be huge. Harvey Elliott's nearly scored there at the back post. It's a cross. Didn't get the best contact on it. Goalkeeper gets low. Dan's come sliding in, but doesn't cross the line, but it was very close. 4 minutes left. Virgil van Dijk has scored from a Tsimikas corner. Klopp's going wild, the fans are going wild, the young lads. Honestly, I'm so proud to be a Red. I'm so proud of those young lads who are out there today. you know, 17, 18, 19-year-olds just fighting for their lives, fighting against seriously experienced Chelsea players, people like Enzo Fernandez, World Cup winner, and they're gone toe-to-toe with them without, you know, all the key men. And there's only 2 minutes left now, and Liverpool, Van Dijk's got that on, will be the Carabao Cup champions once more. Oh, the flares are out. It's fantastic. I actually feel a bit emotional because honestly, I'm so proud of that team. Honestly, it's been such a hard game, and the goal was ruled out fairly roughly and a bit debatably, I'd say. But well done. We just need to get back into shape now and defend for 2 minutes. There will probably be 1 or 2 minutes out of on, but it's a great header from Van. It's trademark Van Dijk. You know, he wants it more than everyone. Doesn't really have to jump, and he heads it down into the ground under the keeper. And it's honestly, that's what you want your captain to do. You know what I mean? In cup finals, like Van Dijk's got a little bit of that Didier Drogba about him, hasn't he? When he's like, "This is my time." Oh, he's so happy. I can't explain it. It's only the Carabao Cup, but still real to me, damn it. So at 15 minutes of play, apparently 3 minutes of them are wasted. There's 3 minutes added on, and they've just had a shot which Van Dijk's just headed down and away. Somehow they're appealing for handball, idiots. But Liverpool fans celebrating like it's over. Oh, Chelsea fans look gutted. But there's still a couple of minutes to play. Yes, they've done it. I feel like I'm going to cry over a Carabao Cup. But I'm so happy, honestly, because it was just full of reserves and full of kids, basically. And they, you know, did it the Liverpool way. It wasn't easy. They battled and battled and battled. But Liverpool are the winners of the 2024 Carabao Cup. And even Joel Matip's smiling. Oh, it's well deserved, honestly, well deserved. And I tell you what, Kelleher's got to get man of the match, in my opinion. He was so good. They'll probably give it to Van Dijk because he scores the winner. But Kelleher, honestly, was incredible. And I'm off to enjoy myself. Hopefully you've enjoyed this vlog, everyone. We're going to Anfield next month for Liverpool Legends versus Ajax. So subscribe if you want to see that as well. Liverpool have won the Carabao Cup. There's going to be a really exciting end of the season, I think, with Jurgen Klopp's last games. Quadruple is on. But I'm so happy. I'm so happy. And all there's left to say is, I've been Link. Thank you all for being my legends. I'll see you all real soon. Thanks so much for watching today, guys. If you've enjoyed that, you can click up here and you can watch another video of mine. Or if you really love it, if you really, really love it, or even if you just like it a little bit, go down here and subscribe to the channel. It means you'll never, ever miss what is coming up real soon.